Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paula Nanya. Today we're going to be doing something. We're going to be reacting to some would I say some comments on a particular website that I saw. It's mainly about like relationship issues. So I'm going to be reading out the questions and then we talk about it, like we discuss about it, right? So but before we get into the video, please guys don't forget to please subscribe, like my video, give me a thumbs up. Yes, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment your opinion about these questions. Please don't insult anybody. I'm going to read it out. Just give your own honest opinion if you have anything to say about the issue, but please don't insult anybody. All right, so let's continue. So guys, I have like three of this would I say questions or problems that we're going to solve right now. So the first one is, there is no name to read, so there's no person. I don't need to call anybody's name. I'm just going to read out the situation. So this person said, I am in a relationship with someone, living in the same house, and I am not making millions, but God has been helping me. Now, out of that money, I try to provide food in the house, pay the bills in the house. If she asks for something, at least, even if it's not immediately, I try to give her the money to get it. But not every time. Then, there are times that we would be talking and she would occasionally say, "What have I even done for her?" Sometimes she would say, "When have I ever given her money without her asking?" Like, I was confused. Like, all those stuffs I have been doing, they are what? And she even asked me to tell her, she even asked me and told me that, did I ever have the money? Like, Omo, I was so depressed though. So yesterday, like last night, she said the same thing. I told her she is not grateful and some other things, Sha. I told her she is wicked, that did she want me to steal? So I told her that if she's not okay since that time, this person is not even writing properly, but the person is trying to say that he told her she's not okay. All right. And then he's saying that since that time she hasn't apologized. Should I call her or just let her go? Or was I the one that was wrong? I don't know if you guys understood the stuff this person was writing, because obviously this is a guy writing a message right now talking about his girlfriend, I presume. So his girlfriend apparently lives in the same house with him. He doesn't make so much money, but he at least tries to provide and he gives her what she needs, even if it's not immediately, but he still tries to make it available to her. First of all, I would say that I don't know why he wants to call her back. I want to even believe that before you start to complain that someone is not providing something, that means you've seen someone that does. I don't know, but I don't know why I have that idea in my head though, but I just want to believe that that is what's happening. Right? Because if I see what you're doing for me and I've been okay with it, like for a period of time I've been okay with the fact that you just give me when you have, like, I don't even think, for me personally, I don't think money can ever be the problem for me in a relationship, because I believe in let me work for myself. Right? I believe in let me work for myself and get something for myself, because I know that it's not everything that this man would provide. So something like, I want to get my sanitary pad now, I'll now go and meet the man. It's the same way I feel about my father. I can't go and meet my father and tell him, "Oh, dad, I want a sanitary pad." It's crazy. There's a certain age you get to, and that should not be his problem, honestly. So I feel like I cannot ask a man for that. And most times I'm in this habit of not even telling people that I need money. Honestly, I do that a lot. I don't tell people I need money, so I just keep to myself. I've been in a relationship where he doesn't provide all my needs, but I'm fine with the fact that he provides food. And I told myself that, well, if I ask him and he says it's better, I think we had that understanding, like, if you don't have, just tell me you don't have. You get, so we built that up, and then we understood ourselves. Okay, so if he tells me he doesn't have, I'll just say okay, no problem. The only thing I would do is probably remind him another time when I feel maybe he has gotten the money or something, right? But in his case now, it's not every time that he gives her the money, but he makes sure that he tries to do that. But then sometimes she just, I just feel that your girlfriend is a very selfish girl, and she's not considerate at all. Because if you know that this guy is struggling and he's trying to provide food and bills, then you should know that he cannot meet up with all your personal needs. Like, you want to make your hair, you want to do this, you want to do that. But I mean, you guys should understand yourselves. Like, this is something that you people would have talked about. She's supposed to know how much you make or whatever. Like, what exactly is it that you gain from the work that you do? So if you don't make so much, then it's something she already knows, and she would have prepared herself that, okay, she knows that. Ladies, please, let us stop expecting so much when it comes to finances. Try and be your own, like, your own person. If a guy wants to give you money, then let it be that it is coming from the goodness of his heart, because he feels that he should give you this money, right? But not that you should start being like, oh, I am entitled to this money. My nigga, the same way where your mama born am, na the same way your mama born you. And the same way where you get purpose for life, na the same way you too you get purpose for life. Let us not be the ones to make guys or people to just put us in a box and say, oh, we are always with a guy because of money. Let it not be that. I feel it's our fault anyways. And I will also say that, like I said from the beginning, if she is wanting more from him, that means she has seen someone that can do more, and she's just trying to look for an excuse to walk away. Actually, she's looking for an excuse to walk away, and she just wants to create something. Or maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe he's not telling the entire story, but I feel from the story that I read here now, that is exactly what is going on. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think? What's your opinion about this case? Because I mean, such is life. So my guy, so sorry for your experience, but okay, so the advice is asking if you should call the girl back. My nigga, don't call her back. Let her be. Okay, if she has left your house and she's not talking to you anymore, just leave her. Just leave her, honestly. And if you're being honest that you've been trying your best to make her happy, you're the one who pays for the bills and the food. You provide food and all of that. Just let her be, right? And I mean, everybody has seen your heart. I think I've been in a situation where there are lots of things that have been happening in my life, and this guy, I looked at everything. I'm like, okay, so I asked myself a question: what is that one thing that should make me stay with this person? Looking at everything that this person is doing, what's that one thing that would make me want to stay? I thought about it and I'm like, see, the only thing this guy gives to you, or the only thing this guy provides, is food. The fact that you feed, you eat food, that is the only thing that is going to be your problem. You eat food, he pays the NEPA bill, which is prepaid. He probably just settles some other estate bills and all. That's just it. But when you say emotional support, work support, family support, personal relationship stuff, that's not, it's not even there at all. And I just told myself, you know what, you cannot be here because of money. That's not why you came in the first place. So I cannot be around you because you just give me money. If that's what you do, I'm definitely going to find someone else that would give me other things. So that's what I feel. So in his own case now, he gives her everything, but she's not being appreciative of what she's getting from him, the little she can get from him. Then maybe he should just leave her alone. That's my own opinion. And his next relationship, he should look very well. So now let us go to the next one. Now, this one goes like this. I think this is from a lady actually. So it said, I met this guy last year. We have been good till I got pregnant this August. That's when he told me that we were two that was pregnant for him. Wow. Okay, that there were two. So there were two women pregnant for him. That's the girl writing this now and another lady. They were pregnant for him, and that I should please abort the child. He bought the drugs himself, gave me after thinking through everything. Not because of him or because I wanted to kill my child. I did the abortion cause of my condition. I can't afford to train a child now. Plus, I'm from a broken home, but I haven't had rest of mind even though he called to say sorry. I'm no longer interested in him, but the guilty conscience of killing my child is killing me inside. I'm not happy. Sometimes I dream of not being able to conceive again. Today he posted a picture of his newborn child. I want to wish the child bad things, but the child is innocent. So is mine. I don't know how to move on. It's too painful. I swear. Please, I need an advice on how to move on and push everything in the past. Wow. Okay. Okay, guys. This. Oh God. I don't even know where to start from in this one. This one is very serious. This one is deep. Like, wow. Whew. This is deep. I'm so sorry to you that this happened to you. Honestly, I'm really sorry. Please take heart. You probably need to see someone, to talk to someone. You should probably engage in counseling or therapy. You know, you need to speak to God. You need to seek forgiveness. You need to ask for forgiveness. You need to, refresh yourself and have a clearer mindset of yourself. Love yourself. Know that things happen for a reason. And my girl, first of all, you're very wrong for thinking that do you think he told the other lady also to abort the child? Because I mean, did you even ask him about the other lady? So that means you're either the side chick and that one he had a child with is the main girl. That's what this story means actually, because I mean, reading what's here, that's just what it means, that you were just the one he was passing time with, and the main girl is going to get offended the fact that you're pregnant. Ha. Wow, I'm so sorry. Women are going through things, and it's just crazy. Jesus Christ, I can't even believe this. Like, this is so heartbreaking, honestly. So now you're not happy. You don't know how to move past this. Like I said, you need to get a special help. You need to meet a therapist, meet someone from church, either your pastor, confess your sins, ask for forgiveness, go through cleansing. Yeah, you need to go through cleansing to cleanse your mind. Try and think of positive things. It's really hard for you to put trust in someone and then they break your heart, or they betray you, honestly, because I mean, this is not fair. It's not fair, but you should have done better. You should have kept your child. I mean, when you found out that he had someone else, you would have kept your child. There is nobody that cannot raise a child in this country, no matter how hard it is. What if you had given birth to this child and something good had happened or come to you? I mean, something would have happened. You would have just kept this child and all that. But I understand your predicament. I understand that you're from a broken home and you didn't want your child to go through, that lifestyle of being with just maybe one of your parents or something. I understand that. And if you had kept the child, the guy would have maltreated you or not even giving you a fair treatment or that. But I mean, right now, all you can do is to seek for God's intervention, seek for God's help. You cannot come and start cursing another person's child. a child that is innocent, that did nothing to you. I mean, if you want to curse somebody, my girl, you can just hand him over to God. Let God deal with him. That's all I have to tell you. There's nothing else you can do. Let God deal with him. Because if you come and say now you want to come and start cursing the baby, come on. What has happened has happened. Just pick yourself up, dust yourself. You're a strong woman. You've gone through the worst. Just keep marching on, keep moving on. Just embrace life. Embrace everything. Basically, embrace everything basically. All right, it's going to be well. I pray for you. You're going to come out from this and all. So just embrace everything that's happened. All right. So another one now, that's the third one, and then we'll be done with this video. Is I recently met a guy I like. He's so sweet and loving. I'm already having feelings for him, vice versa. We are still in talking stage though. Just got to know he has a child over 8 years. Child stays with his mom. I have none. There is almost 10 years age difference between us. I don't know if I should go on with him. He wants to marry me, but I'm scared his child would always come first. Hope there won't be future problems. Should I just leave him? I'm also scared my parents will not agree. Please, what do you advise I do? Okay, so I can relate with this story, but what I'm going to say is that, what do you think? What does this person tell you about the child? What's the relationship between his child and, does he want to have more children? You guys should talk about all those things. Ask him if he wants to have more children. See how it goes. Like, you like each other right now doesn't mean that you guys are going to end up together. And there's nothing like you working on wanting to get married, because I mean, something can happen along the line and you guys won't even get married. And I would also say that you should not just keep yourself to this one person. I'm not saying you should go and sleep with other people, but you're with this guy, yeah, you can also try and meet other people. All right, you can talk to someone about it. Speak to your parents if you have that kind of close rapport with your parents. You can seek the face of God concerning it. You can talk to someone in your church. You can speak to anybody about it. I don't see anything wrong with someone who has a child wanting to, like, you didn't say the person was married. You said he has a child. So obviously, yeah, his child is there. His child is number one. But if he doesn't stay with the child, then definitely your own child will be the one he will bond more with. So I don't think, you should know his kind of person. Is he that kind of person that would want to shift? I mean, this one you're going to have with him is going to be his own child too. So I don't know if he's going to now say, because of that, he's now going to be discriminating or choosing your own child and another person's child over your child or whatever. Just remove that mindset from your head. Okay, let's just think about it in a more positive light. There are people who are living this particular kind of life, you get. So I don't know, embrace it, welcome the child as your child. I think the first stage to actually making sure that he gives your child equal love is when you show love to his own child. So if you show love to his own child, he's going to see that you're a kind person and you're not acting like you're loving his child. You actually do love his child. So try and do that. Try and know the person you're involved with, know his character, know that, okay, this life is not going to give you guys issues and all that. And then you can speak to someone, like I said before. It's always good to get people's opinion. You might not tell them it's about you. You can just tell them it's about someone else and just hear what they have to say about it. I mean, he's not married to this woman, right? He just has a child with the woman. So if the mother has been with the child for maybe over 8 years or whatever, then he might not really even have that close connection with the child in the first place. But I don't think because he has a child should be a reason why you should pull out. Have a conversation with the man. Talk with him. Relate heart to heart. Share your concerns. Even if you don't want to share your concerns because you might still chase him away, try and relate it in the best possible way that you can. I feel that is what I can say concerning this issue, and I'm very sure that things would work out for the best. Okay, very sure of that. So guys, that's all I have for you guys today. We're going to do more of this because I think it's very interesting. How do you guys see, like, reading all these things, and just, I wish I had like four, but we've read enough. Three is enough. Yeah, we're going to come back again to read more. I'm going to go search for more. Let's talk about this topic. Like, it's so crazy. But anyways, what do you guys think? What should she do? Should she leave this guy? Do you think she should leave the guy because he has a child and she feels that the child is going to be, his number one priority or whatever? Do you think that, okay, because her parents will not agree? In fact, she hasn't even told her parents about the guy. So how is she sure the parents will not agree? You need to talk with your parents first of all before you even conclude. And how are you sure the guy wants to marry you? Like, people just say things and they don't actually mean it, or they're not even ready for it. So try and get to know this guy. Meet other people too. Don't just put all your hope on one person. I'm not saying you should go sleep around. You can talk to people without sex being involved and all that. You can talk to people. Try and open yourself to people. Share this story to let everybody have what they're going to say about it. I would have gone to check the opinions of people in the comment section. Okay, let me try and do that. Let me see what people said to her in the comment section. I hope you guys are enjoying this thing, because this is premium content. So, like, please don't come and say you're not going to subscribe after watching this kind of. Please, whenever you guys are watching my videos, please just don't forget to hit the like button. Like, I notice a lot of people don't do that, and I just been wondering why. So I'm trying to find this thing. All right, so I found it. So let's see what people said to her. So someone said, it's actually not a big deal. Put yourself in his shoes. If you gave birth out of wedlock, would it be a burden for someone to marry you? Oh yeah, I forgot she also talked about age difference. I don't think age difference is so much of a big deal nowadays. I mean, I wish that I met someone really older than I was, so that, I feel like quarreling is not going to be like quarreling with your age mates. Like, there's going to be a lot of sense in the quarrel. In fact, you will be the one self, you that is younger will be the one feeling stupid for quarreling in the first place. But there's still downside to it because we are human beings. There's always a downside to everything. So if you marry someone that is even 50 years older, there's still going to be something up with it. So now she also talked about age difference. I don't think age difference is a problem. So now they said age difference and having a child will never be an issue, my dear. If you love him with your full chest, go ahead and marry him and come back and thank us. Of course, the child will always come first, but your children when you start giving birth. So, exactly. You see what I said? I think you should have an honest conversation with him about your fears. That's the best thing that can happen. Just sit down with this guy and tell him what you think. Don't come and start telling us that you are scared. Exactly. Another thing I said, leave him if you can't see that child as your own, because the child is now going to be your own child. So I don't see a reason why, unless there are other issues with this guy that you cannot deal with. But if it's about age, it's about the child, if it's about your parents, there are issues that you can always deal with. So there is no problem here, young lady. There's no problem here. Just try and sort your issues out. That's all I have to say. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. Let me know what your opinions are, and we're going to come back again with this kind of video. I see that it's very interesting and all. So we're going to come back with this kind of video next time, and we're going to start the reading of Blinded. I don't know, the video might drop, let me see, maybe on Friday. Yeah, while this one would drop maybe today or tomorrow, I'm going to just try and see how I'm going to edit it and, put it out there for you guys. So, but the Blinded is going to come on Friday, definitely on Friday or Saturday. I'm not too sure. Let me just edit, then I will let you guys know. That's all. Anyways, thank you very much for listening to me, and please do come back, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Till next time. Bye guys.